In the heart of a bustling city, where cobblestone streets echo the stories of centuries past, there lived an artist whose name has nearly vanished from the pages of history. He was a master of light and darkness, a painter whose brush beckoned the unseen, lured by the whispers of shadows dancing on ancient walls. While others captured the radiance of the sun, he found beauty where others saw only gloom. In the hush of midnight, when the city slept and secrets drifted like mist, he set up his easel by flickering lamplight, his hands guided by something deeper than sight. This forgotten artist's life unfolded quietly, a series of meticulous rituals. At dawn, he wandered through narrow alleys, observing how the morning light would pierce through iron railings, casting intricate patterns on wet stones. He saw the allure hidden beneath crumbling arches, where sunlight faltered and shadows claimed the corners. Each evening, he returned to his dim-lit studio, a cramped space adorned by with the unfinished canvases where moths circled the lamp and charcoal dust lingered on every surface. His neighbors knew him simply as the man with paint-stained hands and intense gray eyes, always peering into recesses where shadows gathered. To them, he was eccentric, a solitary figure lost in thought, haunted by visions invisible to ordinary folk. Yet, for the artist, these ephemeral silhouettes were treasures, fragments of stories untold. Where most saw only darkness, he glimpsed movement, memory, and secret longing. Driven by fascination, he perfected a singular style, one that blurred the boundaries between subject and shade. With each sweep of his brush, he conjured the delicate interplay of form and void, painting figures half-swathed in deep shadow, their shapes more hinted at than revealed. Faces dissolved into darkness, gestures echoed in whisper-thin lines. His paintings were less about what was shown and more about what was hidden, a silent invitation for viewers to lean in, to search for the forgotten parts of themselves within the shifting gloom. His dedication was unwavering. Even as the art world clamored for brighter hues and spectacle, he declined invitations to grand galleries and painted for those who understood the language of shadows. A poet with tired eyes, a violinist drawn to melancholy, an aging widow who cherished memories as fragile as twilight. Each sitter left a haunting mark on his canvases, lingering long after the paint dried. As years slipped by, recognition eluded him. The city's taste changed, favoring bold colors and clear lines, while the forgotten artist delved ever deeper into shadow. His small income dwindled. His solace was the act of creation, the solace of quiet observation. He lived simply, warmed more by solitude than praise, content to give voice to those moments when dusk softens the world and mysteries bloom. After his passing, the studio gathered dust, its windows clouded by time. Canvases stacked in corners became relics, awaiting discovery. Some found their way to flea markets, admired briefly for their haunting beauty, but unclaimed, orphaned from their maker's hand. Yet, a discerning few noticed. Historians who saw echoes of mastery in the subtle gradations, young artists who gazed into the painted darkness and found themselves illuminated. Today, the forgotten artist's legacy is quietly enduring. In a world obsessed with the blinding clarity of daylight, his paintings remind us of the allure of mystery, the eloquence of what remains unseen. His art whispers that within every shadow lies a story, waiting to be painted by those courageous enough to seek it. Though his name may have faded, the hush and hush of his brushwork endures, forever inviting us to see the world, not just in blazing light, but in the gentle, evocative depths of shadow.